If you're asking for the point of this video, it's because I know my friends will willingly ignore me because they know how ridiculous I am, and so they will ignore this little rant. So technically, I'm speaking to people who will just be forced to listen to me. No, not forced, but like you guys like will willingly like. You're here for the rants, like, you know, like you're not like tired of them because my friends are tired with them because they're like around me a lot. So like yeah, okay. Anyways, but okay. So that's the point of this thing. But but okay. So there's this YouTuber I watch. She's a gamer channel. She's Laurenzside. She's pretty cool. I love her. But I think love is a stretch. Like her. Like, she's pretty good and entertaining. But one of the last videos that I watched, because she has like a ton of videos, because she uploads like every day, and she's been on YouTube for like 10 years. Okay, maybe that's a stretch. Like 8, I don't know. She's been on YouTube for a couple years though, or more than a couple, like a few, like many years, right? Okay. But regardless, like, she's been on YouTube for a while, and so she has like a big fan base and like a lot of subscribers. And okay, so like one of the videos that I just recently watched, she and it's not new, I don't think. It's probably kind of old, but it's like she has so many and she uploads every day that some videos that I don't watch because like I don't have the time to, and then I go back to later. This is one of those videos, and it was like a live VR chat kind of thing, and which is really cool because I didn't even know this thing existed. But basically, if you don't know what VR is, like virtual reality, it's like the black thing that they put on their face, and then they have like remote controllers. Basically, like they're immersing themselves in the game. It's both terrifying and super cool. Like, I would never want to play a scary game on that, like in VR. But like a normal game, like a simulation would be super cool to play with that kind of virtual reality thing. But like any other like action packed or like horror game, like no, I could never do that. Like I am too much of a wimp. I would die. I would like literally like have a heart attack and die. Like so she was doing that. She was in VR chat or whatever, and I think that's like virtual reality, but it's like this community, and like people have their own little avatars and stuff, and they mess around and they talk to each other and they like just do cool stuff with their avatars, you know. And so she's like doing like these dares that her subscribers tweet her to do on VR chat, and she was doing them, and it was really hilarious. Like their reactions are hilarious. Oh my god. But at the end, like she put her like normal form or her avatar in, and it's basically like this giant like demonic figure that's like black and purple, which fits her perfectly because she's very demonic. She's got this like evil side that like comes out all the time, and it's hilarious. Like literally, okay, do you know Yandere Simulator? Okay, I'm sounding like such a nerd in this video. Okay, Yandere Simulator is like a simulator, but it's like for schoolgirls, and it's like the main character Yandere, she's a yandere. Like she's pretends to be all sweet and shy, but she's actually like really psychotic. And the game is really cool because like you get to like play her and you get to kill people, but the key thing is that you have to like hide the fact that you kill someone, so like you can like burn the weapons and like clean up the body and stuff. And the key is not to get caught. And then she also has like her little crush thing, senpai. And like she can't like kill anyone in front of him because she's trying to gain his affection. That's the whole goal of the game. But like you never really gain his affection. It's kind of just like a simulation game where you get to fuck around and kill people. Anyways, sorry, there's a fly. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Laurenzside was like playing VR chat, and she was like going around and like doing the different dares that everyone was giving her in the tweets. And then she did the last one, which was like expose your YouTube channel to like the people around you. And so she was telling them like, hey, I have a YouTube channel. Wow. And it was really weird for her because she's very humble. Like, I think that's what I like about her the most. Like, she's really entertaining and she's funny. But she's also like really humble and she's not like a show off. And so like she was in there and she was like, hey guys, I have a YouTube channel, like all kind of awkward and like being like awkward laugh. And like none of them believed her. They were like, what? What's your YouTube name? And she was like, it's my tag. So like the avatars that walk around in VR chat, they have like tags on the top, and that's like the name of their avatar, like that they like had their username or whatever. And she made her username the same as her like YouTube name. And so she told them that, and they were all like, ah, yeah, whatever, okay. They didn't believe her. They thought she was joking. And then, oh wait, no, they did believe her, and they were like, how many subs do you have? And then when she was like, a decent amount. And he was like, one guy was like, oh really, I only have 18. And this other dipshit, I don't even know his name, but he was like just an asshole. Like he was like, oh really, like I have 200 and something, like beat that. Like, okay dude, it's not a fucking competition, first of all. And judging by your behavior, your content is probably as shitty as your fucking attitude. Like, fuck you dude, like that's just fucked up. Like, why would you, like, just okay, like I just wanted to like punch him anyways. But anyways, she was like, I have 1 million, because she has like 1.6 million. So technically she was undergrading her channel. And everyone was like, whoa, no, I don't believe you, like you're lying, blah blah blah. And she was like, no, like actually like look it up, like it's my tag. And they were like, okay, whatever. And then they did look it up, and they were like, oh yeah, how do we know you're actually her then? How do we know you didn't just steal her name? And she was like, they were asking her questions to verify like actually if she was actually this person. And what I thought was hilarious was they were asking her questions that the answers to were already public. So they were all like, yeah, like, so like what did you do during this like live video, or like what did you do during this like other video that she had that's already public? Like if it's a live video, like it's already, like I think a lot of her live streams like she puts on her YouTube channel, so like it's already public. So they were asking her verification on things that were already public. So if she was a catfish or a copycat or whatever, like she would have already known those things because it's already public. Like like it's just, I was just like, oh my god, like I just like it was just okay, like oh my god. And then one of the best ones was like, oh, if you're really Laurenzside, like what's the color of your hair? And I'm just like, okay, I'm pretty sure despite catfishes being stupid, I don't think they're stupid enough not to know what their catfish, like who the person they're catfishing looks like. So I'm pretty sure if she was the catfish, she would have known that Laurenzside has purple hair tips. Like, are you fucking joking, dude? Like, just, like, you really gonna, like, okay, like, wow, like, like, that's just good for you. Oh, and then, did I mention, like, one of the people on there was, like, asking her and interrogating her, was, like, he literally sounded, like, 10 years old, and I was like, okay, little boy, get off of your chat. Like, no. Like, okay, you really think you can interrogate a grown-ass woman on her career? Like, are you, like, sorry. I just wanted to rant about it a little bit because it's very frustrating, but at the same time, so hilarious. Like, oh, okay. It's hot. It's so hot. Like, ugh. Okay, but like, it was just, I thought it was funny. So I wanted to rant about it, but I knew, because I had this habit of, sorry if you hear banging in the background, that's popcorn messing around in his fucking tank as usual. But, what was I gonna say? I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, okay. Well, I have this, like, bad habit of, like, this is actually part of the reason why I started a YouTube channel too. Okay, so for a long time now, like I think right around the time that I actually installed Snapchat, so like a year ago or whatever, how many years it's been since I've had Snapchat, I don't remember. Anyways, so I would like type text, but then I got tired of texting and I was like, oh my god, Snapchat is perfect because you can like record videos and it'll be good. So I record videos of me talking about random stuff that I want to talk about to a friend, and I send them to them. And sometimes they can be really, really long. And so, like, part of the reason why I started a YouTube channel was because I realized that a lot of my friends have blatantly ignored these videos, or will be like, I don't understand. And I've just been kind of like, oh. So basically, part of the reason why I started this channel was to annoy my friends less, but also to gain attention, and also a way to filter through my thoughts without interference. But, so, this is one of those videos where I'm ranting, and it's meaningless, and it's, like, ridiculous, and, like, the sole purpose is for not annoying my friends, so you should. If I don't see a thank you from one of my friends in the comments, I'm gonna be mad. I'm kidding. They don't comment. Like, one of them comments occasionally, and then the other two, like, don't comment at all. So, like, but I'm expecting a thank you. I'm kidding. I have no idea why they put up with my annoying ass anyways, because, like, I am truly annoying. Like, I am, like, the most obnoxious, like, oh god, I don't know. Okay, anyways, so not sorry for this rant that's meaningless, but I mean, it meant something to me, so like, plus it just like blew my mind, like the idiocy of some people. Like, sometimes you forget about it and you're kind of like, oh, the world doesn't seem so bad, does it? And then you get a reminder. And then you're like, yep, people like this exist. Yeah, but like, hopefully those like people who are, you know, like questionable intelligence mature and grow and actually learn stuff instead of having like arrogance that does not need to be there, because like there's no like purpose behind it. Like, there's really no like it just, oh my god, like it just bugs me. But yeah, like nothing new, just irritated with the people that exist sometimes. Although I really shouldn't complain that much, because I know for a fact if people didn't exist, or if stupid people didn't exist, I wouldn't exist either, so like I really can't talk. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna say bye now, but yeah.